Namaste! Namaste! Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big Cat, come in, come on, I've got intel. Tink Tink is upset, pressed, pumped and perturbed. The stone the builder refused has become limitless, tapped into infinite possibilities and metamorphosed into what? Ibex Rogue, Big Cat, prototype of your lineage. What they planned for you was the mire that kept them ensnared in their bottom-feeding ways. Those from the spiritual short bus wanted to what? Pull you on. Instead, you took that energy and went into the DNS like a boss. Like a boss. An investigation into said merge into the DNS and your metamorphosis is about to be launched. But I've got to tell you about something first, Big Cats. Yesterday, I got in my chariot of righteousness with my son and went to IKEA. Had to pick up a new dustbin for my kitchen. While I was in IKEA, they didn't have the bin I wanted. I picked up a few things and something said to me, leave everything and just go to another shop. As I got into the car park, not more than 8 feet away from my chariot of righteousness, I saw a woman, right, a Karen in a Skoda, reverse into the front of my chariot, in front of my eyes. Her next move was to fling her car into gear and about to drive off, blood. My oi came from my belly bottom. It was primal. I said, look how God is great. Look at karma, Look at karma, instant karma, right in front of my peepers. And I wasn't even wearing my glasses. She had to get out of her, she had to. She had to get out of her car. I looked her in her eye and I said, if I didn't see it with my own 2 eyes, you would have driven off. She didn't have to say a word. She froze like a cockroach under the spotlight. The heat was definitely on her. It was written all over her face. She did not have to say a word. I said, have you got insurance? Yeah. You could barely speak. Then her progeny got out of the car, a little girl, crying like someone was beating her. I said, what's wrong? I'm not doing anything to your mother yet. Both of them looked at me. My son looked at me. I said, and then she goes, oh, I've got insurance and it can easily be sorted. I said, are you prepared to go without insurance and pay for the damage you've caused to my chariot? She goes, no. I said, you know what, son, take my phone, take pictures of everything. And I said to her, give me your telephone number. She did. I said, if you don't have insurance, know this, I will find you. I wasn't joking. For over 20 years now, my main day job has been what? Gathering intel. Yes, baby, I'm expert in that field. And trust and believe, with my what? My midhaven in Capricorn, right? I would find out that shit. This big cat is a sign and a lesson. Instant karma is being delivered unto whomsoever it needs to be delivered. And in some cases, it will be in front of your peepers. Don't lose your shit. Don't even bother to laugh. Yeah. Got up early this morning, got into my trackie because I'm going to give it again to Yoga Karen. Listen, I haven't given up that particular struggle. No. She gonna get the benefit of my trackie in the front row, I might add. Pinky's up. Yeah. Tried to scupper the big cat. Injure my and this is the second time. The first time that happened was when I took Karma Moore to Glastonbury last October for her birthday. When I came to the car park where our room was in the hotel, I approached my vehicle from behind, so I didn't realize that they'd scraped off a piece and driven off. I can't understand people who just hit your shit and drive off. I can understand. No, I'm not getting in that place, and I'm not going to allow it to take me off my seat of infinite possibilities. Let's find out what's going on with Tink Tink. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, big cats. Energy's up. Yes, baby. Let's dive right in. We're going to kick off with a message from your ancestors, your spiritual guides, the way showers. Alright? And the fairies ain't messing with me because I look to see, make sure the books was where they were supposed to be. Not getting scuppered. We are also still in retrograde of 4 planets. Jupiter, Pluto, Neptune, and who else? Who am I forgetting? Jupiter, Pluto, Neptune, and oh, look at this. You got 2 spiritual teacher, and you got 3. I think we're gonna have to go over this, guys. This is what you're serving. You are able to speak your truth. Why? Because you was diligent in the DNS. You expected and accepted the energies from Father God Most High, Mother Isis in the DNS. Psalms 91:1. You paid attention, darling dear. You got down and got great. Some of you have what? Risen to be spiritual teachers. You didn't know that part of your purpose on this Malkuth was to lead the way. A great speaker. We're 1, 2, or 3. Will we get the deeper message from? 1, 2, or 3. Speaker, study, or spiritual teacher. Everybody said 1. Okay, we're gonna go with speaker. That's gonna be the main message or message we're going to get. The speaker, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Spiritual teacher, you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Get to it, big cat. Time is of the essence. Nobody knows the day, the minute, or the hour. And if you do, listen, you're going to keep that shit to yourself because you're going to be tearing up some shiznai. Yeah. Study is about reading, research, and education. Help you gain confidence and clarity about your career, your purpose. Read every day, big cat. Always learn something new. And it doesn't have to always be in the field of your choosing. Right, let's go to the book as I sip my mocha. Because situations could have gone left yesterday if the wrong word, the wrong term, Mm. Woo, chap! I just said, you know what? Allow her, big cat. Allow her. It's a morsel. She damaged something that can easily be replaced and fixed. It's on page 77, and it speaks about trust. An adventurous time for you, and it's about to what? Arise from a deep wisdom. Trust in self, the way you trust in Father God Most High, Mother Isis, the unseen, darling dears, the unseen. Right, so you can screenshot it, read it at your leisure, or leisure, as we say in the UK. Right next to strength. This card indicates that your dream of being a professional speaker is more than a dream. You have much to share with others, and the best way to reach your audience is on the speaker's platform. While it's normal to feel intimidated by the process of presenting your ideas in public, the angels see that your life purpose will help you overcome these fears. In fact, you'll learn to enjoy being a public speaker according to this card. You may have also received this card because your soul's profession involves some aspect of teaching or entertainment. For example, you may be destined for acting, dancing, singing, or playing a musical instrument. The card indicates that your purpose involves a public arena, that you're well suited to being blessed to a wide audience, as well as being a blessing to a wide audience. Get to it, big cats. The stone the builder refuses. Got big things going on. The planetary energies today is Mercury's in Gemini, squaring Neptune in Pisces. And a square, it creates a new structuring. This is about bringing about change, right? It also speaks about what? A misunderstanding or miscommunication, right? Could lead to impulsive behaviors and decisions, right? From a place of bias. Be on the alert, right? For what? Skullduggery to your ear chakra. Venus is also in Leo and opposes Saturn in Aquarius. And you know, an opposition, right, is a raising your awareness. It will define any issues you have today. It is a challenging aspect. Could make things a little bit of a struggle, especially, right, with misunderstanding and miscommunication. Pay attention to what's being said and weigh up the evidences, evaluate everything. Base of the deck, talk to your angels, ask for guidance. Love it. Posh clap. Right, let's get into this. What particularly about you is upsetting Tink Tink at this stage of the game? The stage where you've decided to what? Wear your flip-flop 24/7 as you cultivate your what? Field of infinite possibilities. That's laced with common sense, darling dear. Common sense. What particularly this one wanted to come out, right? Yes, baby, they want to see your downfall. They want you to be on your back, darling dear, but your back is where you co-create with Father God. As you what? Look up, you get up. And your get up game has them what? Lurking in the dark. 6 of Wands on its face, darling dears. On its face. Leo as well as Jupiter energy. This person lacks emotional balance as well as self-control, right? Something that bought them a big ticket, right, to Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. Got them prohibited possibly in the multitude, maybe up to 6 people that you've been highlighted of their skullduggerous ways. Some of them may have even sent you to Easter Island, right? And Stevie Wonder, hoping that isolation would take you what? Off your trot, darling dear. You developed a canter as you became ibex. Are you kidding me, blood? You are able to what? Was it cross the face of sheer mountains, hanging onto a crack, darling dear. A crack! Yeah. As you what? Continue to crack your whip in their faces. Some of you have been what? Led to spiritual teachers that have been igniting, right? Your solar plexus, giving you what? Confidences, allowing you to what? Tap into your willpower, your drive, and your determinations. Found your purpose. The solar plexus is also represented by the sun, Leo energy, in the upright, I might add. A season of what? Abundance and fertilities. Those in the dark, they, them, and we've named them Tink Tink or Little Finger. Yes, baby. They've been doing all sorts behind your back. Yeah. Being the what? The carry come, bring come sort. The ones that are stirring it up amongst the feeble-minded. 6 of Wands on its face, darling dears. This person was not aware of pride, bringing them to a fall. This is a full-on narcissist or someone exhibiting narcissistic traits. Yes, I said it. This is also what? A two-faced frenemy. Yes, baby. Jealous to the core. In full effect of doppelgangish-like behavior. Trying to be a single white female in this season. Not understanding, right? You've already given it to God. It's not your battle to worry about what a chicken head is doing in their mattress back world. No! Too focused on studying, on getting grades. What was done in the dark, darling dears? This is what is all indicated. What was done in the dark? Clarify the 6 of Wands before we push on another step. A few turned over. Big cat. This is a union. Boss up mode. Somebody who felt left out in the cold, right? But the 5 and a 4 goes to a 9. This is about somebody what? Removing himself from a dramatic situation. A situation that took your hairline. Had your palpitations up there. Yes, baby, a full-on drainage. All of these earth Pentacale signs talks about your health, darling dear. It was on the touch and go kind of a thing. It was a situation that was motivated by passion, definitely, with the King of Wands. Old dog like me, may have the rat and may not 2 and 3. Piper, I be, yes, as they kick their way into another mattress back situation, full on homosexual, only needing the strength, right, and the P's to pay 1 bill, the mobile bill, to keep in contact with the horde. Well, in this season, you realize the village needed the idiots or idiots back. Yes, baby, they've got their peepers on you, would like to take what action in your direction, as they saw you pull yourself out of bull swanky and subterfuge. Some of you are buying and selling properties or moving to new domiciles. This is also redecorating. Some of you have what? Sorted out your bodies. This is investing in yourself all the way. Realizing your highly intuitive nature. Yeah, you did tell them that you were psychic. They thought you was playing. You weren't playing. This is about you continuing to plan, plot, and strategize, and let them watch your fiery tail as you what land on your feet, as only a big cat can. And scamper, do the tinky winky all the way to the bag. Yes, baby, the bag, the Skrilla. Why? Because it gives you choice and gives you the energies to give back. As you get, you give. As you give, you get. You know the law of attraction, big cat. This is why Tink Tink is pumped, pressed, and perturbed. There's no competition for the big cat. Trust and believe. The ministrations that they're getting on with, right? What they're getting on with is just obnoxious and it's not on your level. You know when shade is not on your level? Are you kidding me? The shade is not on your level. This was alone, so this is what's clarifying. Yes, baby, not happy, eh? With a choice they made. Stuck in a situation, eh? Is it a tight fit? Tink, tink. Tink, tink. Come on. Two of Swords. On its face, darling dears. On its face. Libra, as well as moon energy. A lighter. A giver of the hopium, right? Spelled Hopium. What's that? A cup of bull swanky, guys. Cognitive dissonance. Liation, right? This person, right? They knew what they was doing. They hoped. Yes, baby, they were sipping on that same hopium, right? They had to make sure the strength was strong enough to keep you captivated and stuck in a mire, right? That was below your station. This person or people was never good enough for you. Opportunist to the core, right? Well, not telling their business, but I'm telling their business. They're stuck in a situation that they wouldn't want you to know about. One where it's called what? Guantanamo Bay, a shit show, a full-on circus, a cycle of circuses at the Mud Hut, 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, 2 streets over from Loser Lane, darling dears. Loser Lane. A situation, right, that was built on quicksand, in toilet paper, on the edge of an erupting volcano. It's all going down in a situation where they are stuck. A choice they made. A choice they probably made to, right, take you off your gangster. I think not, Scotty. I think not. Had to put my back into it. When they was trying to perpetrate all of this, right, and that, this and that, guys, lean in, big cats. You spoke your truth. If not to them, to Father God and Mother Isis. You gave it to God. You went within, darling dears, because the only way out of any situation is to go within. The answer always lies within. And in some cases, you have to realize that you are the common denominator to F shit. It was cut in season, darling dears. And they're not enjoying the cut off, because this is someone thought that they would always have you on the hop. You'd always be in the background, unsure of yourself, right? Being effed about, right? Having what? Sleight of the hand being pulled in your face. Why? Because you was blindfolded, right? With hopium, right? Thought you was going into a lovely circumstance, a good partnership, right? A marriage, a friendship. Thought those family members had your back. Bitch. Hey, let me turn the card then back around. This is what you came across. All circumstances you were born into. Tink Tink is upset. Tink Tink is upset. How do you feel about their upset? As you what? Talk to your angel's blood. What did I just say? Family member. Oh, this is what you're saying subliminally. Peace and light. You're so funny, big cat. Peace and light. Yeah. A lot of what? Communicative dance is going down at the big cat domicile. Where is that? Don't get smoked central, darling dears. where you've what? Dropped down and got your eagle on, paid attention to the signs while you were studying, knew that your camp was about to be infiltrated. Nobody wanted to be there. When you was baking said bread and looking for the ministrations to put the bread together. But now that bread is on the rise and it's smelling lovely, lovely, gorgeous, and fabulous. Expecting coming because Tink Tink is upset. Red flag. Red flag. Tink Tink upset. So what do you say about that? I'm gonna get the ones that turned over. You're under judgment, blood, and you are cursed. OMG, come through with the major arcana. You're not having it. A situation where cognitive dissonance was the go-to move. Let me tell you something. It seems like you got your own Men in Black, right? Memory eraser pen. Yes, baby. You've left it in the hands of karma. Judgment have driven up. This is also about the ex-friend, partner, family, whomsoever it is to you, whatever that circumstances is. This person is surely reaping what they sowed. And you're fully aware of it. Why? Because you're doing better. And it's your energies you took back. You took back that power grid, big cat. And Tink Tink is upset. And they're going through it. They really are. Sending out an SOS. Come through! The police! Haven't heard from Sting in a while. Yes, baby. They would love to send out an SOS, but they better go to the Red Cross. Some other charitable institute that can help them. Or best yet, go and seek psychology. They need deep psychology, right? Get their issues catalogued. You're not interested in who's going through karmic retribution. Judgment, fire, water, and Pluto energy on its face. This is about what? You ignoring whatever calling is coming. This also speaks about emotional coldness in a family. They were unforgiving. And relentless in their bull swanky. The star on its face speaks about a lot of tears that was cried, but bitch, you put a lid on them tears. You dried them with your pentacles, darling dears. Scarella! Nothing like your own peas to give you peace of mind and choice. You're not having it. Star card on its face, darling dears, right? No loyalty, no trust, right? A situation where some are feeling that cold wind, the breeze of unrequited love. Tink Tink is upset. Very upset. A lot of bad energy, negative thoughts. Crying into their fist. Luke 22:62. Cry like a Mitch you must. Understanding that this is fresh shit shining in the sunlight, guys. Lean in, big cat. Pay attention. You don't care. Not today, not tomorrow, or any day that's got a D in it, darling dears. Posh clap. You're not having it. You're allowing the ancestral team to speak through the major arcana. You are no longer captain of the less than team. No, you switch sides. What team are you on? Your own blood? One that is captained by Father God, Mother Isis, your ancestors, way showers, spiritual guides, because you're highly intuitive. Didn't you see spiritual teacher? Everything is a sign, darling dears. A sign. Right. Look, you're not having it. Libra energy on its face. Justice. A season of balance, a season of resolution, right? Creating freedoms, right? Hardly imagined by the big cat, causing what? Pain and suffering to all others concerned. If this was a marriage, it's over. It's over. Yes, you did the full on. Bishop Paul Morton, cry your last tear. Justice also comes with the evidences. Yes, baby, you have a file. A file. Some are worried that you're going to be taking them to the law courts because it's not going to work out for them, guys. It's not. 3 major arcana, you know how Case loves the number 3. Judgment and justice. Good God, this is a double whammy. Tink Tink is upset. Hey! Oh well, should have chose more wisely. Oh well. What's their pentacales looking like? What's going on with their P's? Because they're all up and in your shiznai, because they are watching. We've got the Queen of Swords. Their money's like a bitch. Yes, it is. Hey! The money's having a hard, cold experience. Yes, baby. Needing to isolate themselves from whatever's coming towards them. What is it? If shit. Reaping what they sold in their wallet. Their pocketbook, darling dear. Wanting to what? Isolate themselves from the cold, hard facts that it's not working. Tink Tink is upset. Yes, baby. Not working. They'd like to go to a more peaceful place in their mind. Avoid everything, right? This is Mercury as well as what? Air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. On its face, darling, yes, master manipulator. The original shoe shine man or woman. Wanting to talk themselves out of it. They're in a tight situation, mate. They're feeling isolated, pressed, and pumped. And they're looking, right, with their homosexual light, the light of their mobile phone, right, for someone to come and sort it out. Listen, they better not bark up your tree because you're ready, mate. You're ready, blood. Not one P showed up. What can they expect as they live in their upset and wrong choice in life? Well, the bedroom isn't really working, mate, because if you ain't got no money, how can you have the strength and the effrontery, right, to be getting up to all sorts in the bedroom? It's not working. It's affecting their libido. A downturn. In the boudoir. Tink Tink is upset. Yes, baby. Whatever they thought was a new beginning in creativity, a new union, whatever they thought, they thunk. Their this and that is not working. Ace of Wands. On its face, darling dears, right? Loss of feelings in a situation. They've lost that loving feeling. Or they feel unloved. Because whomsoever they're trying to sell their bull swanky to at this moment, they're not having it, blood. They've lost that loving feeling. Tink Tink is upset. Yes, baby. Full on selfish, lacking in growth in all areas. None. Okay, let's move on swiftly. What else? Clarify this Ace of Wands, please. Thank you. Oh. But they want to keep the foundation where they are. They want to stay in that situation, right? Where nothing's going on in the bedroom. Listen, they're going to realize, right? A lot of people are going to have to realize once they take the bedroom work out of their relationship or situation, there's nothing going on, blood. It's a tissue of lies. This goes to Five of Wands. This talks about what? Fighting. A lot of arguing, right? Which is bringing the passion levels down even further. A lot of words being bandied around, talking about people's manhood, right? And listen, how can you cuss someone about their punani and fatum and expect them to drop it like it's hot? I don't know. Tink Tink is upset as I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoke, guys. Are you? Final outcome. Final outcome. Every single one of these cards speak about being inspired, looking back at your growth. Some of you took the teachings from many spiritual teachers in order to reach your point break, your breakthrough. Oh, look at this shit. Feeling vulnerable. A lot of arguing still going to be going on around Tink Tink. A lot of fighting, right? Whomsoever was in competition, they're no secret competitors. They are openly, pardon me, excuse me, that was spiritual belches. 3 in a row. You know how Case loves a 3. Pinkies up. Yes, baby. 7 of Wands on its face. This is about what Tink Tink having to be what? Timid in a situation. Why? Because they don't want to be kicked out, blood. This is black dustbin bag season. This is someone who is familiar with being kicked out once their true natures have been found. Trash bag Tink Tink. Trash bag Tink Tink. Feeling vulnerable. Not victorious in a situation that they chose, right? Under judgment. Can't come back to a situation that you couldn't listen. You don't come back the big cat's way. Restraining orders in Keitha as well as Malkuth. Yeah, feeling vulnerable at this moment in time. What else is wrong, Tink Tink? You feel vulnerable, you feel like you're being under attack. You don't need to feel like it because it's bloody happening. I can see it, I can see it. I've got my spectacles of truth on. What else? Yes, baby. And here you are, big cat. Turning up. Lovely, fabulous, and gorgeous. You are highly intuitive. Why? Because you're focused on what you've got going on. This is somebody who's solo, like the girls on the pole, darling dear. As you what? Work on your streams of income. If you have progeny, you are a good parent. The Queen of Pentacles, whether male or female, is the ideal partner, husband or wife material. This is somebody who knows how to get to the bag. You're also what? A wise communicator. Some of you are in the caring field. You could be psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors, right? But we've already seen that divine wants you to get your intel out there. That is part of your purpose. Sharing said knowledge, because you will be paid in kind, darling dear. When you're on your purpose, the peas rain on you. Scarella! Yes, baby. Right? This heartbreak. You've turned your back on that shit. It was toxic to the core. And you don't have a dog in the fight. You are not fighting with narcissists in this season. I was just talking about the 5 of Wands, and look, it turns up right here. They're in competition by themselves, secret competition. And at 6 feet, let it stay where it's at, right? You see things from a whole different perspective now. You're not waiting on anyone to come back and stab you in your heart chakra again. You know how to retreat. Some of you have become keyboard psychologists. Not only that, keyboard entrepreneurs in this season. You know how to get to a thing or two with the least amount of effort. This is passive income. This is peace of mind, something that you can't buy. The Hangman, water, as well as Neptune energy. And Neptune is the planet of disillusionment. You're not having it, mate. You are not having it. This also speaks about somebody being sent to prison, right? We see all of the cards, right? This is insurmountable evidence that they need to be in prison with the prisoners. Continue to be inspired, big cat, right? Focus on your ideas, your new ideals, because this is page energy, fledgling stages, planting what? Fruitful seeds. The Page of Wands also speaks about your intuitive psychic abilities, right? Leaning, right, on Father God, listening to the downloads and acting immediately. Let's get the domino of the day. This is outrageous. Listen, I didn't know there was a rune in there still, right? But you've got the double one, darling dears, the Fool, right? Twice. This talks about adventure, a new beginning, stepping out in faith, carpe diem in it. This is about what? Having infinite possibilities. It also speaks about a young lover coming towards you, right? A new beginning for some, if that is what you require. The double one is a 2, right? You're going to be meeting this person in a social situation, could be a party, some kind of a gathering, right? It's going to be a major effect on your life. Yes, baby. This also speaks about what? This could be someone from the past whom you haven't seen in a long time. Suddenly, you're getting what? Eyes of love. You better get their intel, blood. You better get their birth natal chart. Google is your friend, right? Find out what you need to find out. Don't let nobody trick you into a situation. The DNS isn't nice and it isn't fun. That's why you are never going back there. No. Tink Tink is upset. Why? Because you evaluate everything and you understand how to what? Respond and not react. And in some cases, it's with love and light. Yes, baby, all the way. 111 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. This talks about you in what? Tip-top manifestation mode. Keep focused, guys, on what you want as we approach the new moon in Cancer on the 9th of July. What rude was this? Uraz, Father God Most High. In tarot, my particular card, the Hierophant is a 5. This speaks about what? Boundaries, rules, new traditions, right? High ideals. This is about you trusting in the Most High, as you would trust in yourself, not to go into situations that you haven't set boundaries in. Yes, baby. Represented by the number 20 and 23. This is about you taking a more authoritative approach to life, because you understand a thing or two about a thing or two. This is you tapping into your determination and courage as you use your tenacity to get to where you need to be. Working on your what? Your foundations, darling dear. This is also you going into higher education. We store spiritual teacher. We see studying. Some of you are studying, are going to be becoming what? Professors of your particular puzzle, darling dear. Accolades. Studying amongst like-minded souls. Wow. Wasn't expecting that rune. Let's get a few more. One. Wow, I said a few. It's not ramping today, mate. Okay. The first one I see is Judgment, darling dear. Dagaz. It's a new dawn and a new day, darling dears. And in your face, you are being blessed, right? The stone, the builder refused. Tink Tink is upset and under judgment. Yes, baby. Always hits them in the wallet first. Not one P was manifested amongst them. Arguing, bitchery, right? Conmanship and bitchery is going on round there. Wanting to isolate themselves from the onslaught, from a vicious tongue. An embittered tongue, a tongue seeking revengeance, and revenge and vengeance, right? Yes, baby, daggers. In the upright, I might add, represented by the numbers 80 and 83. This is about your transformation period, darling dears. There is daylight and you are approaching it. You're doing the full-on Carol Ann as you do what? Your Tinky Winky. Breakthrough is upon you, big cat, as you continue to what? Study yourself, right? Speak your truth, develop your platforms, okay? Whilst being spiritually guided, pay attention to the signs, the signals, and the downloads. The letter D. So we have a U and a D. Baby, Spirit wants you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, judgment is being delivered unto whomsoever it needs to be delivered. Little finger, Tink Tink, son or daughter of Pennywise. Yes, baby, them I get it. Rest assured. So this is a double D, right? And a U. Why? Because fortune favors the brave, darling dear. This is Feiyu, world card in tarot, the number 84 and 87. This is about abundance. This is also speaking about social success. I already said you're going to be meeting somebody significant in a social setting, whether it's a party, it could even be work, but you're going to be meeting somebody that's going to want to add to what you've got going on, the world. This is also World Wide Web, right? Be aware that you're being watched on said web. By whom? Tink Tink. I told you. Tink Tink is watching and upset, pressed, pumped, and perturbed. In some cases, you're coming through as a spiritual teacher. They didn't know it. They was too busy effing you over to see what light was within you, darling dear. Too busy, right? Being an opportunist. Well, that particular homosexual has been what? Jettisoned into what they truly deserve. What's that? Karma blood. Karma blood on the dance floor. Tink Tink is upset. Yes, baby. Just saw 47 on the counter. This is about creating foundations. And the 7 is the chariot, moving forward, right? At a hot trot, spiritually guided, a show of strength. And it also speaks about war. They want to draw you out, darling dears. Take some of your energy and take your focus away from what you've got going on. Tink Tink is upset. Yes, baby. Continue to get to the bag regardless. Represented by the letters F and O for fuck out of here. Yes, baby. You was the fuck out of here. Yes, This is fail. So we have F, D, D, and U. Right? We've also got what? Thursaz. Sorry, I'm just rubbing out my eye. Thursaz is what? Capricorn energy in the reverse. This is the devil card represented by 60 and 63. This talks about what? Somebody who is what? Bound by their betrayal and control. And it also speaks about what? Spell work when you see it in the reverse. This was definitely a false flag from the outset. A victim what? Maker. But it's not a place where you decided to stay. You chose to be what? Ibex. Ibex! Rogue. Represented by the letter T and TH, darling dears. This also speaks about what? Because it's in the reverse. This is somebody who had cruel intentions from the gate, right? They was in the situation to get what they could get, right? Easily tempted by a chicken head or a mattress back, or a vagina painted stick, darling dear. Anything that went across their path, they was on it, right? Well, they got what they deserved. And they're living with it. Tink Tink is upset. Very upset. 6 feet I might have. Where's Nate? Listen. Oh, there you are, Nate. I was about to launch an investigation. Because I found my ring. I thought Nate was missing. 6 feet, blood. 6 feet. This is also a reminder to you as well, Big Cat. You may be feeling that you're strong enough that you can what? Put up the flag of surrender or retreat, right? And give somebody an in back in. Don't do it. You will be sorry. You will be what? Ifed over by the ministrations of a back front neck stabbing snake. They come in what? Subterfuge. A full-on Judas in a Peter suit, right? On the balls of their feet to do wickedness. Don't go back, darling dears. 8 billion people in the world, and most of them are big cats. Come on. Find someone else who's landed on their feet, right? Spirit will show you the way. But you have to go through the DNS like a boss. Oh, look at this. Ingus, represented by the letters I and Q. This is what? The Emperor. On its face, darling dear. High Commander Decepticon. Somebody who what? Has the traits of a High Commander Decepticon, a narcissist. Yeah, a blame shifter. Yeah, an energy taker. Someone who laid waste, right? Or laid siege to your hairline. Abuse their power. If they are a parent, they are nobody's mother or father. Absent to the core. Why? Because it's all about them, darling dear. They're looking for fans. Are you a fan, Big Cat? Right? Because the only fan me know, right, is my Jezebel fan. Revelations 2:20. Proverbs 31:1. Me no other fan. Oh yes, I do know this fan. The one that gives me my Beyonce effect. Are you a fan, Big Cat? Ingus, on its face, darling dears. This is somebody who what? Hasn't changed. They are stuck in whatever mire they have created. They are extremely immature and have bouts of what? Tantrums. Of the magnitude only you, Big Cat, will know because you experienced it, right? As you got away and became a keyboard psychologist to understand these traits and realize you don't fancy it. You love your hairline more. Yes, you did. Ingos. What's this? Radio, chariot energy, tinky winky full on. Continue to move ahead, right? With a show of strength and determination, right? This is moving towards your infinite possibilities. Some of you are going to get a new chariot of righteousness. I know that I shall have to, because they like scratching up my shit blood. Them love it. Them love it. But I told you, instant karma right in front of my peepers. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. This is also represented by the letter R. And the numbers 28 and 31, Cancer energy. This is about you creating new traditions for yourself. Some of you are going to be traveling, could be word travel or even a short trip, but it's a journey of evolution, possibly first time taking a journey or trip on your own, right? Understanding the larger perspective of life. Radio also shows up when you are on the journey. What journey is that? The journey to your purpose, darling dears. The ultimate journey. Spiritually guided, don't you know? Pinkies up. This also speaks about what? Invitations. Wherever you're invited, I mean, not by a bottom feeder, right, who wants it with lean, right? Don't go around energies that you are not comfortable in. Cat doesn't like to be nervous. No. Nervousness leads to miscommunication, misunderstandings, and out F shit. right? That will keep you bound. This is your tinky winky season. Remember, you are ibex. Your energy is not to be shared around a bottom feeder. I told you, it's love and light, and be on your way in silence, as only a big cat can move, as you what continue to land on your feet. Right, let's get some oracle cards on this shiznai, then I'm out of here for sure. I'm gonna go with the wellness deck today. What's on the base? Yeah, healthier choices, darling dear. Healthier choices in all areas of your life. Let's give it a good shifting. See what's going on. As Tink Tink is upset. Right? Looking in the mirror. I told you, blaming everyone for what's going on, but not looking at the man or woman in the mirror. No. They can't even look their own self in their eye. Right? They also still believe it's all about them. They think that you're focused on them. Right? Because this also looks like what? A magnifying spyglass. Right? Cupid's arrow. Right? Camera. I told you they're watching you. And they're plotting. They've got an axe to grind with you, darling dear. And Sputnik has taken on a new role as head of High Commander Investigations. The hillbilly sort, right? Wanting to shoot a shot. I told you, somebody's going to want to try and come back with a BS apology. Or an offer of some sort. The whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. You'll be sorry. Don't you listen, big cat. Play possum. Right? Because you hold all the cards, darling dear. In some cases, literally, because some of you are tarot readers yourself. You know what's going on. You can feel it in the air. The Phil Collins of it all. Yes, baby. Right? You've been through Heartbreak Hotel. You did the DNS like a boss. And you refuse, absolutely refuse to go back in willingly. Right? Not while you've got breath in your body and spirit on your side, guiding you to your infinite possibilities. Unmasking your true creativities. Right? You relax, blood. You are relaxed. You found your Shangri-La. You know how to bring peace to yourself by avoiding the twisted, right? And those that come with scoparation, you can feel it in your solar plexus. Use your intuition in every situation, big cat. Stop waiting, right, for judgment, right, and karma to catch up on people. You're wasting your energies. Focus on yourself. Right? Because your ship will never stop saying, look, I told you. You say twin flames on its face, old blowtorch, right? Is thinking about you. Because this reminds me of the Six of Swords. They are focused in their cranium. All they can think about is you. Your heavy Tink Tink is upset. Continue to set sail because you hold all the cards, right? And what's this? These people are not transforming, right? And they are definitely a Mitch that will kill your vibe. Don't allow it, big cat. Rein it in, pack it in if your mind is going and waiting for their judgment. Rein it in, pack it in. Right. Let's get some final cards and I'm going to push off. Final messages. Because Tink Tink is really upset. Really upset. And they can't take it out on you, so they're going to have to talk to the people that they're around. Right? Right, look. A Jezebel. I told you. Right? Revelations 2:20. A succubi or incubi. A cum bucket. A strumpet. Community genitalia. A hot pocket. A animal in a kitten heel. Right? Put Nani or Fatum on their forehead. and a knock. Told you Tink Tink's upset. And I told, what did I say? Can we talk? The whisperings of Hannibal Lecter, right? Looking for a vacant orifice. An opening, don't you know? A green light, right? An opportunity to what? Smooth things over and come through with the gaslighting, the cognitive dissonance, right? To receive clarity. Told you, Tink Tink is upset. Oh, nearly forgot. Let me get them. Because I'd started. So after I came back and they damaged my chariot of righteousness, I sat down and I was guided to get some cards together because I want to hear from these people. What are they saying to you? What message do they want you to have at this stage of the game? This wants to come out. Right? They still have unsatisfied eyes. Spirit is calling you to what? Use your grey matter, darling dear. Shake your cranium up. Right? To think, evaluate everything. Look at the facts. Right? Because it's Chinese whispers out there in them streets. Every time your name is carried, something more atrocious is added to your name. Right? I told you. Put your third eye on that bitch. Or Mitch. What else? Oh. Ecopraxic is up to their ways, their usual. Single white female. Right? The Karmic is jealous of what you've got going on. I told you. Can I come back? This is the questions that they're asking themselves, and they're sending it to you. You're seeing them in your dreams, right? Things are turning up that remind you of bitch, baby, sister, brah, blood. They wants to come through, right? Your growth intimidates them, right? Why? Because you did that shit in their face. Hey! Dodge their bullet, right? They want to come through with what? A quick one-night stand to drop off some bad luck and a soul tie, right? Merchant of slander, who is what? Realizing that you are irreplaceable, right? And we've also got Sagittarius energy, right? A mutable sign, the 9th house. And mutable is about somebody who is what? Is adaptable, versatile, as only what? A sociopath can be. Not saying Sagittarians are sociopaths, but I'm talking about the behaviors of a mutable sign. Fire energy. Yes, baby. What's this? Coming through, I told you, with a soul tie, an STD, right? To put you back in thumber status. This is the plans they have for you, big cat. Certified arse kicker. Right. If it's a domestic violence situation where they were putting their hands on you, don't go back. I saw this thing, right, because a lot of things pop up in my newsfeed. This lady in Jamaica, her boyfriend, right, was beating her to the point where he got a knife, sliced open her stomach. She had to run and hold her intestines in. And not 7 weeks later, right, on a news station, right, in Jamaica, she said, I love my boyfriend. I am carrying his child. I have dropped all charges. I've forgiven him. The same stomach that she's got to carry his progeny in, right, she had to hold in her intestines. This is what you call, right, Stockholm Syndrome, trauma bonded. Don't take them back, big cat. Examine the evidences. And on that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to TEESPRINGS, toddle over to Patreon, or simply come back here. If you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Yes, baby, Tink Tink upset. Yeah. foaming at the mouth, thinking of what was, as they build their house with toilet paper on quicksand on the edge of a volcano that's about to erupt. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Tink Tink is upset. Excellent-Tay. 6 feet. Cat. Cat. Got to go and give it to young Karen. Give her the benefit of me tracking.